Hey guys, welcome to the show. I hope you have an awesome day. At this moment, I'm going to be sharing all the stuff to all of our social stuff. So I hope you're having a good day. Here I go. Now everybody looking for a little time. They see what I'm doing. I'm trying to rock a rhyme. Looking back and I wonder why. What am I doing if I could be? I am trying to share this thing on my Facebook, G. Only if I press it, but I could never do it all. If I can't do it lips with a call. Now I don't know, y'all. I'm about to spit up because I got peanuts in my mouth. And I'm thinking, what? Because I had a stir fry that I made. Oh my, yummy with I only my tummy and I can't try. Oh, what am I supposed to do if I flip it up? You could be something forever, man. I tear it up. Ha ha. What am I doing like a photo? Let go. Now you want to say that you don't know me and my fan. Yes, Trey's not here. Sorry, there's no beatbox if I cannot feel dear. Only if I can't cheer. How to control when I cheer. But now you're saying, oh, here he goes. There he here. But now I got the dairy air and the very clear. But you know that you can fare with your light time chair. Oh, what am I doing if I still can't pursue it? You want me to do it? Because, homie, I can't move it. Anyways, I'm trying to move it. If I can't be, trying to get it to these places, and I'm thinking, yes, sirree. B.O.G., only if I can't break on me. Ha, they look it down and they're saying, Dolly. Knew that sometimes I could do it easily. Breaking through the night, time waiting for me. Now my homie in the background, breaking everything. Not really sure what's going on, but that's okay. And if I can't flip it through, I reimagine, looking for my life, and then I rearrange it and make it, because I can't ever face it. You want me to be complacent, make it, but now I can't take it. Yeah. You want it in the day? Huh. I do what they do, and then they gotta say, hey, I get it wrong. Now I write a song. Now it's over, bro. Only if I can't overcome bass drums, melodies. Now I get them down. You knew that one day, and I'm feeling it now. Hey guys, welcome to the show. I think I shared it to all the places I need to. I'm not 100% sure. We have our guest, Demarquis, right?
You call me Mark. That's my corporate name.
Mark. No,
My American name, Mark.
I wanted to say
My name's Mark. So.
Yeah, okay. I was about to say
Yeah.
Demarquis, and then I was like, that's definitely not how you say it.
Hey.
But
Well,
Demarquis,
listen.
yeah.
When I go to the interview, I tell them to call me Mark. So hey,
Yeah, no, I understand.
because if they can't pronounce your name, you might not get hired.
I believe that. I mean, it's people are whack.
That's
But,
real.
yeah, no, it's how it is. But I hope you're having a good day. So right now we have a bit
Absolutely.
that we call it headlines of the week. What you're going to do is you're
Okay.
going to just say a sentence, and as a writer, you can pull this off, a sentence of something really awesome that you did. But here's the thing. It could be for your whole entire life because nobody knows on the show. But like I've said before, hey, I won The Price is Right. But really what I did is and so then you would share something after I said I won The Price is Right. And then we would, then after that, we would both then explain the stories. The real story is I was at church and I won a Zoom Price is Right. So it sounds cool. It's not that amazing,
Oh my God.
but that's what it is. And
Okay.
so we'll start right here. I'll tell you mine. I just did an audition to be a spokesman, a spokesman rapper. So
Okay.
that was pretty.
That's pretty cool. A
That is.
spokesman, rapper, so like a keynote speaker, like at
I'll
events.
I'll explain in a second. It's your turn now. Just
Okay,
say
okay, my turn. But I don't really like talking about myself, but if it's
all
got
you
to be about me,
all you
I've
do is
sold my
something happening.
artwork. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
there it is. You sold your
I've
artwork.
sold my artwork across the US and the UK, but I want to tell one more thing because this is more dope to me. I've talked somebody out of committing suicide. That's
Nice.
more
All right.
impressive to me.
That is super impressive.
Okay.
My mine.
Yeah.
I actually was. I was rap. I was. There's a rap puppet commercial that they're doing, and so
Okay.
I would be
Wow.
one of the puppet voices. And so I got to
Okay.
audition for it. Now the funny thing about this is that I have tons. I
Mhm.
actually have tons of rapping puppet experience. Would you think that that wouldn't be a thing? But it is a thing that I have experience for.
Uh, nice.
But yeah, that was it. I turned in the audition. We'll see how it goes. Can't
Okay.
have no idea if it would actually if it goes well, but if it does, that'd be
Mhm.
awesome. It's great to get
Yeah.
paid being an MC. So it's
Absolutely. Where's this rapping puppet going to be at? Like, is it on a
uh,
show, TikTok, Instagram,
no, it's like a full like
commercials?
commercial. It's like a commercial.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, like
Okay,
we would shoot the
interesting.
commercial, and it would be in rotation on TV stations and stuff. So
Okay,
yeah, so that would be
nice.
fun. We'll see how it goes. I again,
Okay,
somebody passed me the thing and was like, It's funny how many solicitations for puppet things I get. I mean, I honestly, people send me stuff all the time. I had this one where it was like the Jim Hansen Company was doing like an internship for
okay,
BIPOC people. And I saw the thing and I was like, yeah, I'm definitely not
okay.
BIPOC. I don't really, I'm not going to apply for this. I don't know, but I appreciate that you were gonna
Wow,
hook me up. And my homie who they also sent it to
nice.
was like, well, he can't. That dude has some sick rap skills, so if that counts or anything. And I'm like, no, it does not. I'm not trying to take nobody's job. They can go have a great time.
Okay,
And I wonder who got it because I really hope that they do something with it. Because that would be dope. Working for
right.
the Jim Hansen Company as a puppeteer, yes, please.
Hmm.
So
Definitely,
that'd be a dope
absolutely.
job. Yeah. But anyways, so what do you got? So tell me about this selling artwork, but then also just saving somebody's life. Tell me, yeah, tell me about that.
Well, I mean, the artwork is something I've always liked art since I was a kid. And then when I got older, I actually got the chance to sell some artwork in some galleries. And then I just, the internet blew up at the time when I was younger. And next thing I know, I had work in a gallery overseas, worked in galleries here in the US, and, from there.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah,
And
pretty
then,
neat experience, And then once the internet got really big, I've never been like a big internet type person. So I guess you kind of say my artwork died off because back in the day, you walking around with a portfolio, you're showing galleries your work. Now everything's online. So I'm picking it back up now, but that's okay. It's giving me time to work on my writing and, doing a lot of freelance stuff that way.
that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it's always
absolutely.
important. It's always important to put yourself in that place where you. I mean, it's funny how I remember when I first started rapping, and it was when the internet was just kind of starting to move. And so I
Right,
remember doing all of my promotion and everything on that, and it was cool because it was like I didn't have to just sell out of my trunk. You know what I'm saying? I was able to
right,
like send the
right,
CDs to other
hmm,
people. But at this time there were
right,
still CDs. I wasn't just
hmm,
trying to. There was no Spotify to sell my stuff.
right, yeah,
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe Spotify just started. I mean, it wasn't that long ago. It was,
right, yeah,
but it was still like that's what you did, and so.
right.
But it's funny how it goes. But yeah, you gotta if you want to get your promotion on internet wise, you got to be up every single day doing it to make it happen. It's like
Right, you
I
do.
and you know this from your freelance stuff, but it's like with the TikTok
Hmm.
stuff, people don't realize they're like, "Oh, I'm going to do TikTok." Well, they don't realize is when you're a TikTok creator, you're creating at least 10 to 15 pieces a day, just to stay
Right.
relevant. Like it's not you can't just
Hmm.
put one out a day and think people are
Yeah,
going to be okay with that. No, you got to keep
no,
on pushing out the content,
right.
and it's like
Definitely.
that's dope, but it's like
It's
that's a
hard. It's
yeah.
hard. Yeah.
It's not an easy situation how it
Not at
goes.
all.
And so
Right.
we're waiting for Trey to show up so we can do a
Hmm.
quiz. But I guess we'll start with the
Okay.
interview. One thing I was
Okay.
talking to you about, and when I asked you about something you could do better for the year, you gave me this
Hmm.
a seriously hilarious answer, and I
Right.
kind of condensed it
I don't
down
even
to
remember.
what you said is that you wanted people to be
Okay.
realistic about
Right. Realistic.
that
Yes.
they
Everything.
that but one of the parts you said is that hey, be realistic about yourself. Like you're not going to
Right.
change automatically. And so when I thought of
Right.
that, I thought change is hard. And so I
It
put be
is.
realistic,
Definitely.
change is hard. And
Hmm.
why do you say that? And it said you can talk about the other jokes you had behind that, but
Yeah.
why is that even a thing in your head? Like, oh, people need to realize this.
Well,
Why?
change is hard even for myself. Like I'm always working to be a better person or whatever. Like I mean, then you look at the people in your life. Look at the people that even in your own family. They're pretty much the same person that you knew way back in the day. They're still eating the same favorite food. They like the same things. They wear the same type of clothes. People just stay into that same box of who they are. They don't change much. Like, how many people do you know that say, hey, I want to be more professional or I want to lose weight, and they never do it? 10 years later, they're still saying they want to do the same thing and haven't changed at all.
Yeah.
That's just reality. Yeah. Yeah. And then society and technology makes people even more lazy. It makes it even harder to change. Like people will say, I want to go to school or I want to do this, but they're stuck on the whole internet thing. Like they're on Instagram or TikTok all day long. They're never going to change because of those addictions to those type of things like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat.
Yeah.
People don't even want to change. They say they want to change their looks, but they got filters now. You can look however you want to look and impress people. They can be dating you and what they think you look like.
Yeah, I mean, filters are way easier than makeup. I think it's
right. Easier than makeup, easier than losing weight or gaining weight or whatever the case may be.
I know you've seen this movie. What is it? What is the old school movie with Keenan Ivory Wayans? I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker.
Oh yeah, you old school.
where he takes the girl home and then she like takes everything off and then she's like, not even close to the same person.
Exactly.
No hair, no arms, nothing.
Yeah.
And but that was back then. But now it's like it could be just now you have no idea. And I
no clue until you meet that person and face to face. You have no clue who you're talking to.
No idea whatsoever.
You could look like Selma Hayek in real life, for all I know. You could have a filter on right now, look like Selma Hayek, and then I come out and I meet somebody look like you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I'm still super handsome, so it's fine either way.
Listen, filters are that good. That's what I'm saying. Like, you talking to me, and I could look like Beyonce right now, and then you come up, and this guy like, whoa, hold up, that's not what I saw on the filter. It's
crazy how it works. I said I do video stuff, and the amount of cool editing that you can do to people is hilarious. But you're right. It's funny. You don't know what you're getting.
It's funny. Well, hold on. I gotta say this before your next point. It's amazing what you can do with technology. Truth be told, Beyonce don't look like Beyonce in real life. I'm just saying.
Well, that's normal. I said I've been a performer and a rapper for years, and makeup is a thing.
Makeup is huge. Yeah.
I said one of my friends and somebody that I look up to, Speech from Arrested Development, the hip hop band back in the 90s. You know that he's not a tall man, but when you meet him in real life, you're like, oh wow, he's not. He's like 5'4". You know, it's like, but I've always seen him on stage, so you think he's like taller than he is, but he's the dopest guy. He's the nicest, one of the nicest. One of the nicest rappers I've ever met, other than K Drama. That guy is probably the nicest I've ever met. But it's funny how it goes. But you're right. You never know what people are going to look like when they move forward. But I do feel you when you talk about change, because I think that you're right. You can hear all these things. You hear these videos or these things that go, oh well, if you listen to this, it's going to change your game. And nothing works that way. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing goes. And if it does happen all of a sudden, there's definitely something going on. If you are successful or something happens without you having to do anything, because it's like I think about that with music all the time. It's like I've been doing it for a long time. And if you really look at most successful musicians, they've had a 10 to 15 year career before they ever busted out in the scene. Like rappers, I mean, Eminem, he was a rapper way before he was a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like he worked. And then he became Eminem. And so it's funny how that works. People just put yourself in that spot. But you're right. Things don't happen the same way. I was laughing because when I was thinking about your statement, then I thought about your ghostwriting and all your other stuff. Because if you say you want to be if you want to be funny and you can't change, you can still hit up Demarquis and he'll make you some jokes.
Absolutely, I got you. Anything you need. I've written stuff for yogurt commercials, TikToks, insurance, all kinds of things. Sales. Yeah, it is fun.
Have you always done writing, or was that like something you just
Always,
started doing?
even as a kid, like when my parents said I couldn't play with my toys or something, go get a book or go read a book, I would be writing stuff. Yeah,
That
always. Yeah.
that's crazy. Was we had a
Hmm.
guy on the show a few months ago, and
Hmm.
his name is Phoenix, and he had just published like 8 books or something.
Wow.
And
Okay.
that was cool. And he was like, "But I'll tell you the truth. I already have 50 other books that I've written."
Of course,
Or
man.
something
You know
like
how
that.
hard it is to get published. Like it's changed.
Yeah.
Publishing has changed because people got tired of getting rejected. So they started putting their own stuff out. The internet created that.
Have you considered doing a book, or is it like for you? It's
Not
just
yet, not yet. I've done a lot of ghostwriting for like children's books and helping other people write books. Nothing yet. Nothing's caught my interest yet where I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to write a book about that. But I should write a book about change. Change is a good idea.
yeah. What was it? My
Yeah.
my one of my best friends, Saul Paul,
Hmm.
who is the
Hmm.
guy that I normally work with. He always talks about being the change and trying
Right.
to help people, and he has an amazing
Hmm.
story. And he's published 3 books
Wow. Okay.
in the 20 years I've known him, and he has an
Hmm.
insane story. But I think that when
Hmm.
you're a writer, it's like you just need to.
Right.
I was just watching that Willie Nelson had a new book, but he
Yeah.
had a ghostwriter with him that did most of the work,
Right.
and he just told him the
Yeah.
story, you know.
Right.
Um, but how did you even get into doing freelance? Like, is that a thing that you're like, oh, I like this way better than trying to create my own
Oh
things?
man, I was working at this place, a mental health place, helping people with drug addictions, different mental health problems. And there was a guy that works with me. He was a musician, and he was like, "Man, you got to check out this website. It's called Fiverr." And he was like, "You can do like freelance stuff there." He's like, "I know you like to write and you're into art and things like that. Create a profile." Next thing I know, I started it. Man, like people were hitting me up, asking me to do stuff. It was fun. And even now, it's still fun just building my portfolio. Doesn't pay that great, but it's a good way to just build momentum, build my portfolio, and keep going. You know,
Yeah.
one day I'll figure it out.
Well, and that's the trick. Like I've done a lot of research on Fiverr,
Right.
and
Yeah.
I found the people that were the most successful with Fiverr were people that
Yeah.
used it to start, but then started building
Right.
their
It's
own
just, yeah,
system.
just to build your resume because you got
And
to
or
remember, I'm competing against people in India or these third world countries that are going to do the gig for $2 or $5, and they're going to write
Yep,
this insane book. It might not even be in good English, but they've agreed to do it for $5. I can't compete with that.
nah. But and then what they did is they
Yeah.
built relationships, right? So like they
Right.
wrote a book
That
with somebody,
too.
and then what they
Yeah.
started doing is they started going, "Hey man, how'd that go? Hey man, are you going to work
Hmm.
on another one? You know, I'm
Right.
available." You know what I'm saying? Because then
Yes. Yeah.
what they used Fiverr to actually build a real client base, and then
Right. That's what I'm doing. Yeah.
they had
Definitely.
like 20 or 30 people that trusted them
Yeah.
and that always
Yeah.
just kept on going back, and then they didn't even go through Fiverr because you already made your own
Right.
deal because you were doing bigger
Right.
deals, and so
Absolutely.
it's
I'm kind of like the people in the you see them in the mall passing out samples on Fiverr. I'm passing out samples.
bro. I know.
Yeah.
I do a
Yeah.
show. We're on episode
Yeah.
like 85. Well, I do a rap song every single week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So there's
Can't
80
blame you.
rap songs
Right.
that I've done in the 2
Right.
years that
You
we've
got
done
more
this.
music than Tupac.
Yeah, and it's not, you just got
Yeah.
to do what you do to build those
Right.
relationships.
Yeah.
I mean, do you feel like what have you ever decided to go do something more on you? Like where you decided, hey, I'm gonna write a new book, or I'm gonna do
Not
some.
yet. Not
Really?
yet. I mean, like, I enjoy helping people. That's my thing. That's my gift. I like to take other people's ideas and help them develop those ideas.
Well,
But in the future, if I could ever find the right artist to work with, like I can draw myself, but I don't think I would want to write and illustrate the book. So if I ever found the right people to work with that were consistent, I would definitely want to do something like that. It's just hard to find consistent people, good people to work with.
I understand. I have been
Yeah,
doing.
it's
I've been
hard,
doing. What
especially
now?
now.
Did you do stand? Do you still do stand up, or did you kind of
I don't do
stop?
stand up, but Fiverr gave me the opportunity to write right, for quite a few comedians. And that's been the most fun I've had on Fiverr. Just, being silly, writing jokes for people.
See, this part where me and you are totally different. Like, I need everybody to focus
Yeah.
on me. Like, that's what I need to do.
Oh man.
I can't I cannot ghostwrite for somebody else. Like, if I wrote lyrics to somebody else's song, and then I'd be fuming. I'd be like, yo, I did that.
Because you
And then
gave
they
him
would never
that
say
bar.
yeah, and I'm like, no, I did that, and that person's
Oh,
famous,
man.
and I look, and I'm just sitting there like,
Yeah.
oh, dude, because I love that. I mean, I don't like. There are
Yeah.
things about rapping,
Yeah.
like I don't like being,
Mhm.
I don't like I don't like recording in the studio,
Mhm.
and I don't like writing songs. But I love
Yeah.
being in front of people. You know what I'm saying? So you
Right.
got to sacrifice to get to that. But it's interesting for you. You're
do.
like,
You do.
but you are like, yo, I'm
I'm
going
cool
to.
with it. I'm okay with, being in the background. I actually got a chance. I can't, of course, you can't release names or I'll never get work again on Fiverr, but there
Oh, I
was
understand.
a political comedian who's quite well off, quite famous. I've written some stuff for. He was doing really well a couple of years ago.
That's
But,
awesome.
yeah, I mean, it's been pretty interesting. Like you even meet people that are actually somebody on Fiverr, and they're requesting information. I actually almost got a chance. I blew this one. There was a show. I don't know. I think the show still comes on. It's called Prodigal Son. You may have heard of it.
Yes, it's still on.
And they were requesting like information or writing samples. And I never even got back to them. But next thing I know, that show's on TV.
Yeah, that would have been nice to get an actual
Right.
a table gig
Like
on a TV show.
Before that show came out, I had an opportunity. I blew it, but hey, that show's on TV now. Just let you know, never sleep on any opportunity that comes your way.
I was laughing about that because yesterday, like,
Yeah.
I had to turn in that audition, and there was a part of me that was like, my babies are going crazy. We barely got
Right.
enough to make sure they're eating. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
I do
yeah,
not
yeah.
have time to spend to do this recording.
Right.
It's just too frustrating because my son kept on
Yeah.
coming in, and I
Yeah.
was like, but you know what? I'm gonna regret it if it ends up doing
You
something.
are.
And then I'm like,
Right.
this was perfect for me, and I just decided. And there have been many times in my life where I went 2 steps out, and then I got
Yeah.
freaked out, and then somebody else
Yeah.
took the opportunity and ran with it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Like, I could tell you, like, 2 people that I was their backup singer on their first show, and now both those
Wow.
people are way more. Both of them are Grammy nominated artists. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I was there when they started, but I'm still here in my room doing a podcast. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
But that's
it's-
okay. That's okay.
but I've learned in my life that I'm not going to put myself in that place. What I'm going to do is I'm going to love the opportunities that I have and take care of the people around me. And if
Right.
they are successful, then I'm going to praise for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be
Yeah.
like, yo,
Yeah.
this person's amazing. This person does their thing.
Yeah.
And they just did better with the opportunities than me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
Yeah, absolutely.
I would never look back in my life and go, man, I regret that. I mean, I got
Yeah.
2 kids, an awesome wife. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
it was worth my decisions that I made.
But it ain't over yet. You still got plenty of time.
Yeah, no, I laugh. I tell this. I've said this on the show many a time. But at 40, I had my most successful year ever as a rapper. I made more money than I ever did in 20 years.
Wow.
At 40
Yeah, because
years
you know
old.
more.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
What it made me realize I should have just been focused on kids rap the entire time.
You
And
found
stop-
your lane.
Yeah,
You
and
found
so
your
now
lane.
it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I get it, but I'm still testing the waters on that. Like, there's still times where I'm like, maybe this isn't the thing. Maybe I'm gonna do my thing on that, and it's just crazy how it goes, you know. But man, I appreciate that. So are you like, so you write all these jokes? There's no part of you that's like, man, I should just do some stand. I should just go to an open mic and just see what happens.
Absolutely. I'm going to definitely look into that. I've been thinking about it, but then I had the itch to do it a little bit, but then COVID hit.
Yeah.
And then so everybody's like was trapped in the house, and now that we're back out of the house again, yeah, I'm definitely going to get on somebody's stage. But right before COVID hit, I had got that itch to do it. But then, like, boom, we were stuck in the house. And it was like, oh, forget that. I ain't writing nothing for me. I'll write something for somebody else if they send me something.
No, that's I said
Yeah.
I can do comedy, and one of my
Hmm.
best friends, he would I would go with him every time we would do a yearly
Hmm.
comedy show. But when he
Yeah.
would prep for that, we would go to all the open mics, and I was just like,
Hmm.
man, open mics are rough, like
That's
because
rough.
you.
Ooh.
But that's what you need to do. I mean, like one of my favorite
Yeah,
comedians
but
is
open
what.
mics is old school. Now people are doing TikToks and Instagram videos and snaps, so they don't
Yeah,
have to work as hard as those comedians back in the
but
day.
it's not the same. I said my favorite comedian Ron Funches. You know who that is.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
he always says this all the
Sounds
time. He's
familiar, but
like,
I have to see it.
oh, he's been on like every TV show. He's a black dude. He
Hmm.
was big and now he's
I
really
gotta
small.
go.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right. Well,
yeah.
bye. If you can come
I gotta
back, that'd be
go.
dope. If not, all right,
Thank
do your thing. I'll talk to you
I was
later.
trying. All right,
All
thank
right,
you.
bye.
All right.
All right, guys. Well, it's just me because Trey isn't here yet, and I don't know why. And yeah, I hope that Demarcus can make his way back. If he doesn't, then it's just me and you. How are y'all doing? Y'all having a good day? I hope Trey shows up at some point. But if he doesn't, I guess I'm gonna end the show early. But uh, anyways, how's the two people watching? How are you doing? You have anything to say in the comments? I can make up a song for you or whatever. Oh, hey, it's Kyle. Hey, man. Thanks again for being on the show last week, man. I had a really fun time and can't wait to play some MFL with you. That will be super fun. I don't know why I didn't grab your stuff last time we talked, but yeah, we should do that. And looking forward to your next episode. Oh, wait, didn't your next episode come out this week? I didn't even notice it. I thought maybe it did. Um, oh, oh, oh. Um, oh yeah, okay, cool. Because I'm like, you're on my specials for my podcast, so it would have told me if the new episode come out. But you said it was gonna come out. Oh, I see, I see. But I'm available. So if you need me to do something, I have the time. Well, maybe not in the next tomorrow, and then after that, I'm gone for a week. But I'm going to Austin, go see my favorite comedian, Ron Fudges, which would be fun, and hang out with my family. We're gonna go to the lake and chill out. Um, um, and sorry, I'm trying to. Oh, I apologize. Um, but yeah, just chilling. But yeah, man, I said you sounded great, so I can't wait to hear the new episodes, Kyle, of the show. So that will be very awesome, and to have you on. Uh, let's see. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to get all these other things together. So we're waiting for Trey to come on so we can have more of a show. But hey, it's what it is. Demarcus is really cool. I said he has his own Fiverr. If you go to Demarcus at 1981 on Fiverr, you can see all of his options. But he can help write you TikToks. He can write you scripts. He can do jokes. It's a pretty fun thing what he does, and I was glad to have him on the show for a few minutes. And that would be cool. I said, if somebody wants to be on the show right now, hit me up. I'll send you a link, and you can come join me as I'm waiting for Trey to pop up. So you can be a guest. If you're watching and you're like, hey, I'll be a guest, sweet. Tell me and I'll send you a personal link on how to get to the show today. uh, but yeah, it'll be fun to talk to Trey since we missed him last week. But it's nice seeing y'all. Thanks, Kyle, for showing up and watching the show. As I said, wish we had more time with Demarcus, but things happen sometimes, and it's where it goes. So, and yeah. So, what are you gonna tell y'all? Anything good? Said did that audition. That was fun, and you know, trimmed up the beard. Last week the guy said that I needed to show my hair more. So Jameed said, "Hey, your hair is beautiful. You need to go." Oh man, I'm glad. I'm glad you liked the show, Kyle. I said it's a fun time. It was so great to have you on and talk to you. It's always funny when you meet somebody that you actually listen to their podcast and have time for you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You mentioned it too. That had pretty hair. Hey Trey.
What's up?
Oh, Demarcus had to go, so it's just me. It's just me by myself. Yeah, he might show up again, but I'll explain what happened later.
No worries. Sorry for being completely late.
It's okay.
But,
I was just talking to Kyle in the comments. Kyle was the guy we had last week talking about the Mutant Football League.
Dope Sick Nasty, man.
And so he was saying that he watched some episodes of the show and really enjoyed it, and so he's a fan of the show now. So
yes, we have one fan. Let's
fan.
go.
Oh, 2 fans, Trey. Do not discount my mom, okay?
Oh, you're right. I apologize.
Killing me, man. But yeah, so I was just stalling. I was begging the people in the comments to just tell me they want to be on the show, and I'll send them a link.
I can just join right now.
Just you just became a member of the show today. But hey, Trey, how you doing, man? It's nice to see you. I miss you.
Good to see you too, man. I have to come down and visit pretty soon. So
soon, and hopefully, if everything goes well in October, for sure you're gonna get to visit.
So yeah, I don't know if you heard. That is something to talk about. Lollapalooza is no longer it's still happening, but Clay's bit is no longer a thing.
Oh,
I don't know if you knew that or not.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I'm not going to Chicago. So for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, Clayton Stamper.
Yeah.
Is that? Ooh, I got it right. Let's go. Jason hooked me up with Clay, and he's been on the show before, and he's been on Strange Connection show, and basically I was going to hang with him and pretty much beatbox for 3 days straight. But that sadly is no longer a thing. I don't know what exactly happened. He just said that things didn't work out. So I was going to be going up the next couple weekends, but
yeah. Well,
that is no longer a thing.
Hopefully it still works out for October. But if it
ACL.
doesn't, then you'll have an excuse to come down and hang out with me anyways.
Right.
What are we vacuuming? Okay, can you hear all the vacuuming happening?
I hear that. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, vacuuming. Let me go close the door. Entertain the people.
Okay. What's up, guys? How's it going? Trey play the game? No, I've actually never played Mutant Football League. Jason, it's one of Jason's favorite games, but I've never played the game myself. Sadly, I've played a plethora of games in my time. Huge Halo fan, huge Call of Duty's cool. I mean, it's I play it, I like it, but huge Titanfall fan, Pokemon.
But you've never played Mutant League.
No, I told him. I said I've never actually played the game.
They have a demo. I don't know why I haven't ever told you to play me. But you're not much of a sports video game fan.
I played NFL Blitz growing up. So
I mean, that's all. It's NFL Blitz with monsters.
Right.
So
because I just love the fact that when someone actually, whatever, I mean, gained yardage or anything, you could just run up and just smash them. I mean, just go in, literally just pounce on them and stuff.
I loved NBA, and it has the same guy from Blitz, the announcer. And so, did you watch the show last week, Trey?
I wasn't able to. I haven't seen it yet.
No, you're responding like you know more about the game than I thought you did. So,
well, I just remember from you talking about it.
Oh, okay. I do talk about it often,
quite a bit. You play through the game. You obviously it's football, but with mutants, monsters, and you basically wreck their team. Literally, you try to kill the players, I guess.
Yes.
Basically, okay, cool.
I mean, you could if you could kill the dude's entire team, then you win the game.
Wow. Okay.
Which in the new one, I've never done that. Have you done that, Kyle? Have you? I've done it in the old one, literally killed the entire team and then won. That was dope. But I've never actually done it with the new one. I I might have lost before, but I don't think I've ever beat anybody by killing their entire team in the new game. And I don't know if you can. As said, Kyle have to answer because he is their official podcast, so he has to know the answer to the question. It's easier to kill all the QBs. Now, can you win though with the killing everybody in the new game? Yeah, right. I've never done it, so I've done it. Oh, killing all their yeah, you're right, killing all their QBs, but I still haven't done that on the new one. I used to do it all the time to the 40 Winers. Oh my gosh, on the Sega. Yep, only if you kill all the QBs. There it is. But I've never done that. So, as I said, I was telling the people. I'll tell you, I was doing the show last week, and Jameed and Kyle said how pretty my hair was, and was like,
wow.
"Why do you wear a hat? You have beautiful hair. You should show that off to the people." So that's why I have the hair out today.
Okay.
Our fans. If the fans need to see my beautiful hair,
your long flowing wavy locks.
I'll do what I got to do.
I mean, sadly, you're taken, or else this would be now a dating segment of the show.
Jason, that would be a fun. Imagine if every episode was just a new date that you were on during the show.
About a new date, or the date would be on the show.
It's just, you have a new person. No, it's like a new co-host, but the co-host, y'all are on a date together doing a live stream.
That would basically be the Bachelor, virtual Bachelor.
Yeah, the virtual Bachelor. Oh, there's a tracker. He says that's cool. I guess we're doing 2 weeks of expansive Mutant Football League situations.
I guess
can't be mad at that. So, but hey, do you have a highlight of the week, Trey?
I do. Someone. How do I phrase this? I was roped into buying somebody a plane ticket. So when Jason gets back, you'll hear the rest of the story, but he's probably got something going on. So I was roped into buying somebody a plane ticket. Now, it's actually much gloomer than it sounds because it's actually a much more exciting occasion. I just so happen to have some certain person flying in town next week.
Oh,
my goodness. Speaking of dating.
I'm not 100% sure if that's a good thing. If you have to buy your date,
oh my God, whatever,
to fly to see you.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not allowing her to pay for the plane ticket.
Oh, okay, cool. I was like,
I'm not forcing her to come. This is her decision.
If somebody was like, "Hey, I'm gonna hang out with you if you could pay for my plane ticket and my hotel stay and my food for the week,"
sounds like
I'd love to go on a date with you.
It sounds like a gig.
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, man, just pay for my food and pay for the plane ticket, pay for the hotel.
Well, that's good. I mean, it's good that it's your. I mean, here's the thing. I appreciate your heart and your amazingness. I don't think I've ever been that successful in my life where I could actually pay for anybody's anything. I remember when I first. That's not true. I've actually but being married is different. Ever since I got married, I have way more money than I ever knew I had. And I remember.
Why's that, Jason? I'm just kidding.
Yes, Kyle. If you buy a plane ticket, I'll come hang out with you too.
Is he talking to either of us? I guess
he's talking to either of us. I guess we're both.
Sure, I don't care.
Yeah, we'll even do a show with you. We'll do an episode of your show.
Hey man, you pay for the plane ticket, house me up. I don't care.
I've never been to northern New York.
New York, let's go. I'm there, dude.
I've driven through there. I've driven.
Right.
Well, on our way to Connecticut, but I've never actually been. I saw the skyline of New York, but I've never actually stopped. We might have went to a gas station, and this is at the time where I was in a car with Saw Paul, and we were touring the country in a Corolla, and it was like me, his wife, and then one of the DVD guy, and then me, and him, and 4 people, and then all of our equipment and stuff stuffed inside of a Corolla. It was
Oh wow, dude.
It was a long time ago, but it was yeah. I would have appreciated getting just to get out of the house. So.
There was a similar situation with me when I was doing a gig for someone, and I think it was a singles event in our church, and basically the brother had a compact, like it wasn't a Corolla, but like the seats dropped down, and I'm trying to think, because I think it was like a hatchback, but it was a super small car, like smaller than the Kia Soul, like, and we fit two two PA system speakers, a subwoofer, and like all the cords and everything. And mind you, I am not a small guy, and this other brother is bigger than I am. So we are two hefty guys in this car, and it is the funniest situation ever, but we freaking fit everything in that car.
That's crazy. That's awesome, though. That's no, I understand. One of my best friends at the time, he was 325, 6'3", and I was like 250, and he would ride with me in my Honda Civic hatchback, and yeah, it was like giving somebody a hug as you drive. Yeah.
Well, and it's funny you say that, because me and my dad is 6'6", Mongo-sized man, and he played football back in the day. But
I always imagined your dad being like a small guy.
Nope.
But I never. I mean, you're a big guy, so I just, for some reason, I always imagine your dad is like, 4 foot tall.
My dad's 2 or 3 of me.
Why is it when I think of your dad, I think of a dwarf? I don't know, like from Dungeons or from Magic is what I'm talking about, with like a big long beard and like an axe in his hand.
Not at all.
Why I think that? So
definitely not. But we've fit in a smart car before, like comfortably. Wow. But then we get out and it's like obviously half a car, and you're like, yo, how in the world do we get anywhere in that thing? And so it was first when they first started coming out. Obviously, no one has them, but they were doing, you were test driving it and stuff. And so we would go and we test drove it, and it was pretty crazy. I think this was before I was driving, but
wow.
But yes, a certain somebody is coming in town, and we're gonna have a whole weekend escapade.
When is this?
And the weekend of the 11th. So literally not this weekend, but the next.
Oh wow, that's awesome, man!
Like super close. And
okay.
then
what happens if I just told you that I just happen to be showing up that same weekend too?
I'd have to. I don't know, Jason.
I know. I would just be y'all's third wheel. I would just show up to everything. But then I want you to pay attention to me, so I would make it awkward for her.
I'd pay you to drive us around, so I wouldn't have to worry about driving.
Oh yes. Hey, by the way, here's my co-host / friend / chauffeur for the weekend. So he'll be driving us around. Jaime's coming.
Oh my God.
Hey, look, it'll be less weird because me and Jaime will be on a date, and we'll be y'all's double date.
Struggle so much if that miraculously happened, because it's like, look, guys, I'm trying to find my future out here. I love you all. I have not met Jaime in person yet. Obviously, I've only seen you a couple times in person.
Would you figure out that the reason we're both there is because we're trying to stop you from getting a relationship?
I guess, man. I don't know.
We can't live without you, so we're not trying to get you in a relationship.
Dude, I would be struggle bus city, man.
Maybe Sandy will come too.
Stop.
So just fit as many people in the van. I'll just drive all the way up there. Just grab everybody.
What's up, Sandy? What's up, Jaime?
Yeah. We're just trying to. That's what Jaime's right. We're just trying to be there to help. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're just trying to give you the right lines. We both have been able to. See, Sandy's up, so sweet.
That's like I run out of stuff to talk about. Lines.
You pull out cue cards.
What are my lines?
Here you go, bud.
Right. That's hilarious, though, man. No, but she's coming in. We're gonna have a good time, and that Sunday she will be flying out of Cincinnati, and the reason that is because one of my never mind. I can't say anything. Nope.
Yep. Yeah.
I should not say anything. Never mind.
Okay, stop.
I can't say it on the show.
Okay.
Woo! I'm so glad to stop myself. I will say it after the show.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I said, remember, I
We're
know it's
visiting
weird.
somebody.
I know
We're
it
visiting
feels
somebody.
like we're off the show because this is how our normal after the show hangout is.
Right.
But we are still live. We still have 15
was
more
like,
minutes before you can just bust out and start crying. It sounds like Kyle's gonna come too. So it sounds like it's just gonna be a fun.
It
time
sounds
for
like it, man.
everybody.
My speakers in my car are pretty good, so he may not need a boombox.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Plus,
Is
I
your
don't know if they
car a
make those
minivan?
anymore.
Because at this point, you're gonna need a lot of space for all the people.
Basically, let's see. We would need one more. Oh well, somebody can fit in the trunk. If they, not trunk, but like the back of the car.
Obviously, Jaime
It's
is
a-
going in the trunk.
It's not a hatch, or yeah, it's a hatchback. I don't know. Anyway,
That's fun. That's funny.
how's your salad master?
My salad master is going fine. I just made a island fried rice and a coconut curry for dinner tonight using all of my salad master stuff. It's fine. As I said, it's forcing me to cook in different ways than I haven't done before, and it is easy to clean, so that's nice, and I appreciate it. As I said, I'm doing my best to enjoy the situation that I'm in, and that is cool. But yeah, no, I definitely cook more. I'm looking forward to not cooking for the next few days because we'll be with my family, and
Oh my god. He's saying, "I'll call B. She'll be the sixth wheel."
yeah. I imagine she's a lot of fun. So be
Oh yeah.
yeah.
See, it's eventually I want to meet everybody, right? I want to go to Texas, and I mean, obviously Jaime's in Chicago, but I would love to just have everybody together and just hang out. That'd be amazing.
You know, as Sandy was saying, Jaime, it is cool. They're beautifully made products.
Jason, I'll be right back.
Okay. They're beautifully made products and they're nice, but it's still a hefty investment. But it does encourage you to eat healthy, and I do find that it is better that way. And so I like it. I'm working on enjoying the investment and doing my best throughout it. But my favorite thing is the food processor. That thing is dope. You could like process anything with that bad boy, and it is a very fun way to do your vegetables. But yeah, so I have no idea what's happening over here. I live in Texas, Kyle. So if
Plot twist, I was trying to go get my food so that no one ran off with it, but it's not even here yet. So
wait a second. So wait, the door in the back isn't a door to anything? That's your closet?
yeah, these are both
Oh.
closets.
I always assumed that one of those doors was your way.
No, my door is to my right. My
You know-
right, video left.
I'll tell you the truth, Jaime, the number is interesting. We could talk about it later, but I'll tell you the truth, like it changes for anybody in all the different situations. So I couldn't really give you a good number, but we could talk about it. Yeah. So, but it's not small. It's, it's yeah. But yeah, in Texas, dude, everybody has a smoker. Like if you're not going to have if you're not you can't spend time to do a 12-hour brisket, then you're not a Texan. And so, but I live in an apartment, and I would get kicked out of the apartment if I had a smoker, because I would then be using it all the time, and they'd be like, "Yo," actually, one of my favorite places.
Smoking's
is-
bad, Jason. You know that, right?
How much brisket have you had before, Trey?
A decent amount, and I had a bad experience one time because I don't know if I just
Yeah,
it was
you probably went to
undercooked or
Bill
whatever.
Mother's.
No, my dad made it.
Oh well, again, he's a Kentucky man, not
Watch
a
your mouth.
Texas man. That's not a. Here's the thing: in like New York, they don't. Do they even do briskets, Kyle? Do y'all just stick with? Because I know that's not a thing. Like in Texas, brisket's a thing, and other places it is not.
Now, don't get me wrong. My dad can cook. I just don't know what something wasn't right with my stomach, and I yacked, and I didn't want brisket for like 4 years. So it just was like, I'm good with brisket for right now. But he can cook. He makes ribs from time to time. Oh my gosh, man. So good.
Did you see this? I didn't even notice that comment by Jaime.
Which one?
Pull it up. Pulling him up right now. Here he goes. On your date for the weekend.
Oh, freaking get out of here.
Wait.
Freaking stupid. No. That would be bonkers, wouldn't it? If it was like I was somehow just like, yeah, you guys don't even know. Like,
you don't even know it's my favorite stalker.
I haven't seen her around. She's probably super busy. You know, in Gotham City, you know, busting up crime and stuff.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm reading all these comments. They went like
Pull 'em up.
bonkers on the comments. Oh, I don't even know. Let's see.
Oh my gosh.
I'm looking. Yeah. So, but yeah, I've considered it, but I'm not about a smoker. I would like one. Maybe one of these days when I get a house, I'll get myself one.
Jason, I can't stop. Smoking is bad, bro. You cannot buy a smoker because you yourself will become a smoker guilty by association.
That'd be weird if you could buy a smoker, Trey. That would be.
I don't know. I mean, you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
What you can buy these days.
Yep. Well, anyways, this was a fun episode. All these people are great. Trey, do you want to do a question of the day, just randomly?
Sure.
Don't buy a vapor. I won't buy a vapor. I'll pass on that one, Sandy. That would be a weird. I don't want to buy a vapor whatsoever. Yeah.
So
we used to have a guy above us who was smoke all the time, and so it felt like we had our own smoker in our house because it would all seep in, and he'd be like, "Dude, just go back inside."
So we got quite a few, but I'm just gonna pick one, and it's per usual at our boy at iGreenCod.
Okay.
What's the most ridiculous animal on the planet? So I'm going to go with the freaking mantis shrimp because that thing looks bonkers. And if you don't know what that is, you need to look it up because it is one of the goofiest looking animals out there. But this thing literally packs. So like it has these two prongs that it uses as like to bust things up. Basically crabs and whatever hard shell thing it's going to eat. And when it punches, it does it with such speed and force that it creates vacuums and they collapse and combust. And apparently they're so quick and fast that it becomes hotter than the surface of the sun for a split second. As bonkers as that is, it exists. Look it up.
That's crazy. Well, Kyle says platypus.
Oh, for sure. It's the only one of the few mammals that can lay eggs.
Yeah, and it has a bill. I mean, you know, and then Jaime says cats. And,
yeah, not a huge fan of cats. There are some good cats. I mean, there's good cats out there, just not all of them.
I mean, you know, I think that that's a hard one. I think that there's a lot of weird animals, but none of them come to my head like for real. So I'm just gonna say a sloth, even though I love sloths.
Okay.
I love that they're slow. I love that they do things slow, and that's great in my head. But I don't know what's a bonkers animal. I mean, considering kangaroos are weird. I mean, like they're dope, but they have a pocket where they hold their kids. Like, don't get me wrong, I would love a pocket. If I had a pocket, like just to stick my kid in, that'd be great.
Well, I'm pretty sure their babies have to crawl all the way into the pouch from birth, which they're like weird. Itty bitty.
That's weird.
Yeah,
but I mean, in general,
and that's where that's where they get their milk. Is they have to make their way inside the pouch.
That's again very weird. That's
so when from birth they have to make a journey So what's crazy is like obviously human babies are like until they're I don't know. Well, pretty much 12 or past that, they can't fend for themselves.
Yeah,
I mean,
look at Sandy's response to that.
Pocket full of sunshine.
Pocket full of sunshine.
And they're ugly. The little pinkies. The little bitty joeys.
They're not handsome. They're also as creepy as possums. Possums
Yes.
Especially when they're all riding on the back. I mean, don't get me wrong. If I could carry all my kids on my back, and I had like super strong legs.
They've got a pouch too.
Here's my thing. Why is it that I want tank? I want to be able to transform into a tank, like have treads, and then my kid can just sit on my back, and I can just tread around the Walmart or whatever.
That was random.
Yeah.
But hey, no, I mean, I'm right with you. I wish I could transform too. That'd be phenomenal. I think it'd be very efficient.
If I could transform, that would be a weird thing. And would I use it all the time, or would I forget that I could transform, or would it be something I always did? I don't know. That's a hard one.
Right.
Well, I think we're at that time, Trey, where we make a rap about this random episode.
Let's do it.
I have no. I guess I could tell you. We talked to Demarquis. He talked about his headlines of the week. He helped somebody from committing suicide, which was good. And
that's awesome.
He sold some work throughout the world, but it was back in the day when the internet just started. So he was on his America Online game. I'm just playing. It was probably a little later than that, but you got mail. But
you got mail.
We talked about about how like he's written tons of jokes for other people, but he never really considered doing it for himself. Enjoy your show, Sandy.
See you, Sandy.
Hey guys, once you're done watching us act crazy, go over to Sandy Talk Sheet and watch that show. They talk about murders and stuff. We don't talk about that unless one of us were to be murdered, and then we would talk about it.
We don't want that. Well, I guess we couldn't talk about it.
Well, one of us would. One of us would cry.
What if we were
Why
both
would
murdered,
we do that?
Jason?
If we went into your double date, one of us would get murdered. But yeah, and so we talked about that. We talked about his
Mutant League football.
Yeah, we talked Mutant League football. We talked to Kyle. Had a random interview with Kyle. That was fun again, and then everybody on and then everybody else decided to show up and hang out with us. So that was cool. We talked about your dating life, mainly half the show. So that's fun.
Oh,
and how you have your own trips and how we're all going to come and have a fun.
That would be I couldn't imagine what that weekend would look like.
Yeah. Oh, look. Oh, yes, Kyle. We'll have you on. Maybe you can replace one of us if one of us is murdered. You can be on the show with us to make the podcast about our murder. So, we can make that happen. Well, we don't want that to happen. Sorry. Hey guys, me and Trey don't want to get murdered. So,
but prefer not to.
Please don't do that. We like living. He might get a girlfriend one of these days. We just let him live. I have kids, so things. I feel like I don't know why I have to explain.
I still have some life goals to accomplish.
But yeah, there are things I want to do.
All right, Jason, let's get it.
All right, let's go. It's nice to have you back.
Thank you.
Yo, it's DJ Sound Effects and Scott the Psalmist on the mic. Let's freaking get it.
Okay. Hi, guys. Only if I can't do what I'm doing, I gotta try. Did it back. Re-age all my little times. But now I got to beat it when I flow upon the rhyme. We talked about Demarquis and all of his ways. How he gotta be comedian in all of his days. And maybe he could do a book on his own, like a kid's book. Breaking it back and feel his own. Oh. But he does his freelance thing. So dope. He knows what he came to be. And he's chilling out. Not pretending, bro. He got to say what he's saying. He don't know. He even helped somebody from hurting themselves. Talk about the things and they got to do it well. Well, I know that it's ill. I'm sitting here pretending like everything is chill. Hi, you. I'm talking to my friend. And yes, Trey, I'm glad you bought a ticket for me in. We can go on a date in your home state, yes. And chill out like we gotta fill back and wait. I'm sorry, I'm just playing, but I'll be there anyways. I'll just drive up in my car and fill it all the way. And then I got to take it all the time. And Sandy's come with me and Jaime, and then we rhyme. Oh, Kyle will host us too. Maybe we'll go to a Buffalo Bills game. Oh, cool. Only if we can't pretend that we gotta do. We had so much fun. I could do it. I do. Thank you guys for watching the show, even though everything freaked out and I was out of control. But sometimes I know what I know when I'm tripping up, sitting up. Oh yeah, I might be a rapping puppet. That's what's up. Only if I can't pretend. I got to live it when everybody's looking back. Oh, how you doing, kid? I'm doing good. I guess we're gonna go. But anyways, bye guys. We got to feel the flow, bro. Nice. Good job, Trey.
Dope sick nasty, man.
Yeah, last week I used the intro for the show for We Dat Show because I
cool.
I really need to make a Trey's not going to be here beat that I have just that I always do. Bye, Jaime. How are you just leaving the show right now? Like, oh yeah, because he doesn't have to be. He doesn't have to do the prep. Cool. Well, I appreciate that, Jaime. You're awesome.
See you, Jaime. Thanks for being on the show.
Yep.
Or being in the comments, watching the show.
Hey guys, make sure that if you're looking for a website, they go to nomadweb.design. It's an amazing place. They made our website at flows4u.com. Make sure that if you want to be on the show, if you want to talk to people about the show, it's flows4u.com where you go to the comments and the contacts and hit us up. And if you want to be on the show, just say, hey, I want to be on the show. We'll make that happen. We'd love to have you. And Trays or other things I'm forgetting.
Yeah, if you guys have a question of the day, please feel free to hit us up and send us one so we can all have some laughs together. Like Jason said, if you want to be on the show, please feel free to hit us up. Flows4upod@gmail.com. Email us there or check out our website at flows4u.com where you can message us directly through there. But that's all. That's all I got.
All right. So I don't know who's still watching the show, but if you're watching the show, what I need is 3 words that we're going to give Trey, and Trey's going to make up a song. If y'all can't come up with words in the next few seconds, okay. But yeah, that's fine. All right. So we got a few seconds here. Anybody have any words? Please put it in the comments right now. Well, in 10 seconds. Because there's a delay. But
we need all the words right now, or else it's not going to work the best way possible.
Well,
and we need it to be funny.
I'll explain it in a second. But D20, Trey. D20 is one.
Is that the first? Okay.
That's gonna be the first word. We're still waiting to see if Kyle. Well, we lost Sandy and Jaime, so we'll see if Kyle has a word. But put the Snuffalo Thrills in there for Kyle. They're a team in the league. They're all ran by mafia people.
Oh, okay.
So, Roman is his word.
Roman.
I have no idea what that was a reference to. Maybe wrestling, but I don't know. All right. So there are your 3 words. You got Roman, you got Snuffalo Thrills, and you have D20. I think that's good. If somebody else shows up, I'll tell you so you don't have to worry about it.
All right, let's get it.
Let's get it. Yeah. This is the bit where we make a song and Jason hates it. It is funny. This is the end of the show, but thank you guys and girls for making it on here, yo. Let's get it. Yeah, I was playing Magic, had to roll that D20. Just kidding, it was D&D. I hope I get a crit so I can get lucky. If I get a 1, it's a bunch of done, son. I gotta get out of the game for real. I hope I don't hit a 1, at least a 5, so I don't jump through the stairs and die. Crap, man. I gotta get the health back. So what we do, we go to the Snuffalo Thrills crew. That's what we do. I hope I can play for them one day. Just joking, dude. I love stupid part. It's so much fun. What is my favorite wrestler? His name is Roman Reigns. He can take it on Brock Lesnar and take him into the ring. Snap his neck, it's over, man. Ding, 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 ding. Let's get it. Take us home, Jason.
Thank you guys for watching the show. Hope you have an awesome day. And we just appreciate you for spending time with us. You're amazing, and have a good night. Bye.
Are you looking for a different kind of podcast? How about informative and clean? It will make you laugh. Scout and Trey, yeah, that's what we do. We got a little funny thing, keeping it true. Hey, we take your topics and all your ideas and bring in a guest and we answer them there. Then we make a freestyle rap and do it for you. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Yep, flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows for you, flows for you.
Oops,
That's
see,
funny.